Hello everybody, and welcome to today's call on December 12th, the call where we are gathering together in support of the energy of Fukushima and the planet as a whole, of course, because this energy has affected on some level everything everywhere. So today we are gathering, many of us here, to send positive flowing energy and vibrations, allowing divine light to flow through us collectively so that we may intensify that energy of love and support through our beingness today. So just as a reminder before we go into the call, to have a piece of amethyst crystal with you if you have one, and those will be charged and activated during the call today. Ashamarae will explain a little bit more about that. And as always, just remember to be in a quiet space where you've devoted or dedicated a space for yourself to participate fully, where you're undisturbed, turn off cell phones, things like that. And as always, have some water with you. It supports the energy of flow, the energy through the body. And I'm going to hand you over to Ashamarae. Thank you for being here.
Let's all take a unified deep breath. For those of you who are here, for those of you who are listening with your hearts, I'm grateful you're here. I'm grateful because you're one of those who aren't walking through the world with a blind eye to what's happening. And 2 points that are important to remember. 1, yes, it is all an illusion. 2, everything is energy. Yet it is a powerful illusion, and it is an illusion to be respected. From the perspective of energy and the perspective of who you are as a divine being who utilizes this body and this experiences for your experience. It is all an illusion. Nothing will affect you. You're an eternal being. Yet, while you're inside your own creation, as a master once said, it is an illusion, but if I hit you in the shins really hard with a baseball bat, you won't like the illusion. Hence, we have an experience occurring on our planet, and I was going to show a video of a newsreel here in the States about certain scientists who are sharing, one from Canada named David Suzuki. And that according to them, that if Japan is hit with another earthquake, the Fukushima, the nuclear plant, can't take another hit, and that will be the end of Japan and the end of the west coast of the United States because of how the oceans flow. And yet, we aren't there. Yet at the same time, when that showed up in my reality, I knew Spirit was guided. It just showed up just last night. Spirit was bringing that to me to see. And they were showing me this because they were sharing with me, this is possible. It is not like a far-fetched, far-off possibility. It is a great possibility. And one of the ways we can support is to assist in moving energy within Japan so Mother Earth doesn't move through an earthquake, that a shake is not needed. And it prodded me to ask the question, how big of a shake do we need? What more do you need? And I remember this lady having a one-to-one session speaking to Saint Germain and myself, and she asked the question about, why should I think about where I live? Everything where I am is just fine. Everything in the world is just fine. And he said, yes, from one point of view, everything is just fine. But if you lived in Japan near Fukushima, it wouldn't be just fine for you anymore. The estimation is over 130-something thousand families. They didn't say people, families. So you can add 2, 3, 4 people to that number have been evacuated, who don't have a home, who are displaced. And that's vast. And the emotional energy that is occurring there, we're not separate from. And I pray for those who don't have that in their mind or their heart of what's happening there, as if they're not a part of it. You know, the planet isn't very big at all. It's tiny. It's a tiny place, and more as people remember, the understanding of how connected we are becomes more apparent every moment. From the air and from the water, that when water evaporates, goes up, it travels. You know, the water from around the world is sitting in snow right now that was all over the place, that was in someone's body and transformed into another form. Everything's being recycled and moved and shifted, and everything's connected. Absolutely everything's connected. And it's so important, as we had our group yesterday, the energy of finding compassion, because compassion will support us to take actions like we're doing now, to care. And indeed, if you're called to go to Japan, then you go. If you're not called to go to Japan, always be on the listen inwardly to spirit. I know I'm not called to go there. What can I do? What can I do? Can you light a candle on your altar for the people of Japan who are displaced, or any other mass suffering that's happening? You can light a candle with that intent and do prayers. And you can attend what we're doing today. And our intention right now, I ask you, even for a moment, to remember that love is the greatest power in existence. There is nothing greater than love. And as we tap into love in our heart with the intent of transforming something back into what it truly is, which is love, and we send that energy out, remembering there is no time and distance. There is no here and there. It is one place. It's one moment. It's a frequency moving within one moment. Hence, sending energy out. We don't really send energy anywhere. It's already here. We are already connected to Fukushima. We are already connected to the oceans, and so we will send that love out to the oceans, to Fukushima, to the families, to everyone affected by this, and to the emotional body of our world, which represents water, as you already know. And the emotional body of our world, the oceans are being so polluted and poisoned through more than just Fukushima, but this is something that has become loud because it is so big. And if you want to make an impact, this is a step, what we'll do today. The next step you can do to make an impact is to clear your emotional body, to call on your guides or an ascended master that you feel close to, or the Divine Mother, whatever you feel close to that you know exists, that holds the energy and the power to come in and authentically make energies on into the colored boons or sacred gifts or grace, whatever word you want to use, to assist you to clear your emotional body, because you're connected to everything. And as you clear your emotional body, you will automatically reverberate an energy into your environment and out into the world of a more calm and peaceful state of well-being. So cleaning you is a huge gift to the whole. You know, letting go of whatever it is that you've been holding on to, or thoughts that don't support the truth of divine love inside you. Just letting them go and asking for support in that. Get support in doing that. It's really, really important. Let's all take a deep breath, please. So with your crystals, if you have a big crystal, like we have a very big amethyst sitting right here, obviously the big amethyst will become an activator. And you can stick other amethyst onto the activator. So holding the intent that my big amethyst that is staying at home with me is becoming an activator for other amethyst to absorb that energy, and other crystals, not just amethyst, to absorb that energy that we will generate today. If you have smaller stones, you can send the stone to Fukushima through Little Grandmother. I don't have the address. I'm sure you can go online, and if you Google Little Grandmother Fukushima, it'll come up who to send it to there, and they will distribute them around there to people there to assist. And you can also place your amethyst permanently in any body of water, whether it's a pond, a stream, a river, or the ocean. And with the intent of putting it into the emotional body of the collective whole and into the physical body of water to send that energy out to create healing and balance. Okay? Okay, let's begin to breathe and focus in on our heart center. And let's remember that our opportunity to serve is our opportunity to allow God to serve through us. To allow God Goddess to be the doer through us. And then we have the opportunity to be the hands of Source, which we are intimately one with. And just keep breathing in your heart. And in your own way, call forth love. If it supports you to remember something that you truly loved, whether it's a person, a baby being born, a sunrise, or just the feeling of love in your own heart. And let your whole body fill with love. Don't let it be a thought, let it be a feeling inside. remember you're an embodiment of love. You are that. And you're remembering. Together, collectively as one, let us set forth the intent that we invoke this moment all beings who are in service to love and kindness to join us in this endeavor. Every being in existence to join us now. Every being that is in service to love and kindness. Hear our call as we open ourselves, and those of you who joined us yesterday and who you are here now, your work will be a bit different than those who weren't with us yesterday. Just keep breathing in your heart and open yourselves by just allowing the energies of the divine to use you. As those who joined us yesterday, we will link together to be used in a specific way, and those who are joining us for the first time today, you will also be participating just in a slightly different way. And we give our thanks and gratitude for all the divine beings of all realities who are in service to love and kindness, joining us now to assist our planet and all her inhabitants to create balance and healing and to shower love. And let's just take a few moments, feel the presence of all the beings. They will come into your space where you are on the planet. They're here now. And just breathe and feel them. And then we'll take a bit of time and we'll just be silent. Remember to breathe in your heart. Be present. Greetings. Take your amethyst. Place it in your right palm. And then just relax your hand and arm wherever you like. And just hold your crystal. If you have a large crystal, just hold the intent. Have it close to you. There will always be, in the realm of polarity, those who are bent on destruction. They are a part of the play. They bring a gift of the opportunity to choose. When you look upon those who create destruction, the only true choice you have is either to judge or not to judge. To send love or to ignore. What do you choose to do? For there has been so much judgment sent, creating more havoc. No one has asked the question, why are they having such a hard time getting this cleaned up? Because they are being sent millions and millions of thought waves of judgment on top of what they already have to clean up. There may be a corporation there with the intent of cashing in on the experience. So be it. Yet there are those human beings who work for the corporation, who are there, who want to clean it up. There are hundreds and hundreds of people there who authentically care. They understand what is happening. And because they are there, they take on this wave of judgment by so many people, even those you call light workers, even those who say, oh, I pray. Yet, but this I'm upset with. I can't believe what's happening there. Look what they've done. The master does not yell at the child when the child spills milk. The master invites the child to clean it. The child refuses, the master just cleans it. Does not stand there, judgment, yelling. Says, let's clean it. We have said over and over, it is your love that causes everything to shift beautifully. Do you not see this, beloved? You want to change yourself. You want to change a relationship. You want to change the environment. You want to change your government. Your systems that you have co-created there are in place. Yet how can you expect to change anything sending judgment? It will not work. It only increases that which you are thinking you want to change. It only adds to it. You understand that? You add. Whatever energy you are sending, you are adding to it. Send judgment, you are causing the density to grow. Outside of you and inside of you. Send it love. The love in you must grow. It has no choice. It must express. Indeed, at its core, it does not grow. We are only using that as a reference point. And yes, we hear you. Love is all pervasive, yet your awareness of it can create the idea of the sensation of growth. It is only turning up the volume of what is already a music playing. Yet you send that love. That compassion. We hear you. We hear your suffering. We love you. We have deep empathy, deep compassion for the experience that you are directly having and we are indirectly having, yet we are all having it. We hear you and we pray for the Reiki masters, the Reiki teachers, the Reiki healers. We come together and send shokure into that, into the water, into the plant, into the people there. Do you not realize if you could hear their desperation, if you could hear the desperation of the families that have been evacuated, your heart would weep. Yet because in your world you are unaffected, it does not have a major significance in your life. So most are untouched by it. Yet those who choose the path of self-mastery, those who choose to work side by side with ascended masters, with archangels, with Divine Mother, you are touched by it because you know you are not separate from it. The call of love and compassion compels you to do what you can from where you are. And you are here. We celebrate that. We honor that. You are here at this moment to assist. Yet our intent at this moment is not only to assist the creation of this energy within the field of Fukushima. It is within the consciousness that created and allowed that to birth. Our intent is to go to the root, which is the unawareness that love provides for this so-called accident was birthed out of greed. It was created. Nature did not do this. It was intentional. And we are here intentionally for all of us as one to send a wave of light, a tsunami of love, to create balance. Look at us as we speak this moment, please. Do you realize that you in this moment have the power of the entire universe in the palm of your hand? That all of creation has been created just for you. That every level of existence is there for your play. That the greatest love you have ever experienced in this life is only a drop of the love that you are. Why toil? Why fight over scraps? You are that which gives life to the universe. Remember, you are that which gives life to the universe. And as long as you have allegiance to your mind and your desires, you will not remember that. Remember, as long as you have allegiance to your mind and your desires, you will not remember who you are. Make your allegiance with your heart. For this is the throne in which you truly sit. The heart. When you are loving and kind, you are being who you are. When you consider the so-called others, you are being who you are. And indeed, there are no others. You are serving yourself when you serve others. When you are love and kind to others. When you support others. It is you who is being supported. When you come from love, only love can come out of that. Do you not see? You do not need to wait for any organizational government to change anything. And the interesting part is they know that. That's why they invest so much in distracting you. Through play, through toys, through media. Because they know the moment you remember that all of the universe sits in your hand, that you are the light that gives life to the universe, you will change everything in a blink of an eye. And one lifetime is a blink of an eye. Remember this moment. You are love. Let it drown you. Let it consume you. Let it flood into the part that gets scared when you let love through. Let it bring and take away anything. Let love shine. Yes. You feel that inside. This is what you felt, just a taste, when you were born. There was a moment at your birth when you came into this world. And you loved everything fully. Everything was a wonder to behold. And that is still alive in you. That cannot die. For that aliveness is you. Yet to access that through the tremendous layers of belief that are illusion. The simplest way is to love others. To always look, how can I be of assistance here? How can I make this moment sweeter by me being here? And in that act, you cut the ties of agreements that you have with mind. You cease to degree after degree this game you play with what you call desire, which is nothing but a game. It is not real. It is a belief. A powerful belief, yet a belief nonetheless. You cut that cord, cease playing that game, start playing the love game. All of a sudden your life becomes an endless flow of miracles. For miracles are not miraculous. They are only miraculous to one who is not connected to who they are. For they seem foreign. They are natural to one who knows they are love. like breathing. Let it well up more and more this moment. Feel the inner smile. Feel that which is God. God is flowing through you. Feel every cell of this moment dancing as love increases through your body. For this moment is perfect. Take your stone and put it over your heart center. Knowing that the stone is not separate from you. Yet at the same time it has its own path. And the stone you hold in this moment was born for this moment. All the stones present with you were born for this moment. As you were born for this moment. And who birthed you? You did. The truth of you. Is it not beautiful to sit in the field of love? This exact moment you are healthier than you have ever been. You are simply acknowledging what has always been and will always be. You are giving us permission to see you for who you really are. You are love. Breathe. And begin to feel violet light come through your hands. You begin to feel the heat coming from your palms. We will place our hand over your hands now. A blaze of tremendous violet light is pouring through your palms, filling this crystal, filling your body, filling the space you sit in. It is effortless. Transmuting radiation in your form. In your brain, in your cells. Feel the whole body ablaze with violet light. It is automatic. Take your crystal like this. Hold it in front of the face. Take a deep breath into the heart with a gentle exhale out the nose. And a second. And as you inhale on the third, you exhale through the mouth, blowing on the crystal from your heart. And we will do that together with the intent of the breath is accumulative with the energy of the crystal, carrying the violet flame through the air, which will be carried to the whole planet instantly. For the air is encoded. The air does not know here or there. There is only one air. As you exhale into it, we will encode the violet flame into the air itself, which will go into the clouds, which will go into the rain, which will go into the water, into the evaporation process, and will touch the planet. Become aware of your heart. Claim, I know who I am. I am love. And this is my divine right to send love and healing to this world. Feel the conviction in your heart. Claim. I am love manifested. Take a deep breath in the heart. And all blow on the crystal 3 times. With intent. For those who have the eye to see, yes, you saw correctly. The whole atmosphere turned purple. In one blaze. We request that you do this every day. That exercise takes no more than 30 seconds. Send the crystal where you like. You don't need the crystal anymore to do it. You do it in the palm of your hand. You see the flame in your hand, and you blow it out into the atmosphere of the air. Every day. Blowing from your heart into the breath, into your palm. Put your crystal in a body of water if you like. Send it to the address provided by Little Grandmother. If one who is hearing this is willing to translate this into Japanese and send this information so those there can hear it, so they can take their crystal that they receive, hold it to their heart, and transmute radiation from their bodies, it will work. It is our gift for the only purpose, because we love you, all of you. Take a deep breath. And 3 drops on the crown, 3 under the tongue will assist in transmuting vibrational pollution from the bodies. This will be the mother essence. And please remember that you can bless just as well as we can. You are God, whether you know it or not. Yet the essence will serve many. The reason for putting it on the crown is as you send energy from who you are into the body, you send it through the crown, communicating to your body what you choose to experience. The crown is becoming calcified vibrationally through environmental pollutants. Those who meditate daily, who do spiritual practice daily, they keep it clean. Many are not consistent in spiritual practice. We use the word calcification as a reference point. This will dissolve that and help keep it clear. It is not needed to be done to use a bottle and then another and another. One will do. One round of one bottle will suffice. And then consistent spiritual practice.
Rudy shares thank you. He also asks if the 30-second breathing process can be explained again.
Inhale through the nose, exhale through the nose from the heart. Feeling love in the body. I am love. It is my divine right to create balance and healing. I am love. It is my divine right to create balance and healing. feeling the violet fire in the palm. If you have not been activated, you are activated now. You can use the violet fire through your hands with anyone and anywhere you like that you have permission to. It comes out of your palms. Indeed, it can move through the whole body, yet we are focused on a concentrated energy that you can direct, and using your hands is something you are very familiar with. Like sending a ray from your hands. On the third breath, the fire is in your hands. You inhale from the heart. You exhale, blowing into the atmosphere, the air. We referenced 30 seconds for the mind that says, I don't have time. If you accumulate how much time you waste in your thinking, you will see how much time you really have. You are inundated with time. You have plenty of it.
Jer says he is feeling like himself, happy and joyful with a blast of love. He is excited to start doing this practice to help Fukushima to transmute for the highest good.
Wonderful. The whole planet, which will include Fukushima. Do Fukushima, it may not include the whole planet. It is the same as in God first, all else comes. Focus on all else. God energy is not there as prevalent.
Kathy shares the following. I do remember the love that I am. Thank you so much for this experience. I will share it with my students and clients. I know that we and this planet are whole, healed and balanced.
And remember, when you go to share, before you allow one word out, be that energy. Before you let one word out, let it permeate your body. For that is what is speaking loudest. And you have a world full of people who speak of love, who speak of light, yet their words are empty. And you have those in your world who say nothing, yet they radiate that through their body, through their actions. Hence, before you share, let your body be full of love. And then share, and then the vehicle of sound will carry that energy, and when they ingest it, they'll feel it themselves. And it will no longer just be a thought. Now close your eyes, beloved. Take a deep breath into your heart. Close your eyes. Imagine for a moment a Japanese family who has been displaced, who are scared, not knowing what's coming next, and are doing their best to survive. And see them sitting together, and you walk up and put your arms around them, filling them with your love, letting them know they're not alone. Simply see it. You're an infinite being. You're there now. Don't worry, one family is enough. We will cover the rest. And hold them in your heart. Hold them with your arms. If you listen deeply, you can hear the mother cry. instead you hold to the love within you. And see violet light moving through your hands, filling the whole family. You don't need to know who they are, their names. You simply know they are a family. And they are scared. And you are there to love them. And take a deep breath. And open your eyes. The family that you saw in your mind's eye is a real family. You have the choice to adopt that family by praying for them each night before you go to bed. We thank you all. And we are deeply honored to serve with you through God's grace. Have a wonderful journey. Namaste. Wow, it feels very buzzy.
Hi, this is Narayani. So the new energized and infused essence of the violet fire, which Saint Germain worked on today, is available via our store. And also what came to me during the call is the essence of Mother Earth that was created earlier in the year. Will also be of tremendous help, which is an essence that can be put directly onto the earth, into the waters, and that will also be another way to support and energize the earth itself. The essence of the violet fire is one to take yourself to help integrate this energy and this infusion of love and the energy of the violet fire inside yourself for your own personal and planetary healing and transformation.
And to clear atmospheric pollution.
And to clear atmospheric pollution. So both of those are available on our store. Thank you.
Have a beautiful rest of your day. Bye.